This is Matthew chapter 13 and verse 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Rakati Yahweh, Rakati Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. Yahweh being the name of the Father, who people ignorantly call God. Yahweh Shai being the name of his Son, who people ignorantly call Jesus. Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. That's in the name of the Holy Spirit. That's where we get our revelation, our knowledge, our wisdom, and understanding through these scriptures. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, who are out there that's constantly pushing out this word in sincerity and in truth. And double honors to our apostles and elders who taught us this word. And Lord, will this lesson be edifying to the elect out there. It's going in on watch and pray. Just watch and pray. That's what we should be doing right now. You know, we really should just, we're the watchmen. And then we're going to be praying on it, you know, because there's so much going out there that it could be overwhelming. But what do we do, though? You know, we're not looking at, we don't want to be overwhelmed. We just, because it's not of us. So as long as we doing what we doing as far as watching, we're able to see the things, the signs, the prophecies come to pass. And then what else we're going to do? We're going to pray on it. Because that's all we need to do. That's all we need to do. We need to pray. You know, fast when needed, and then get our study on, you know. So I'm going to bring this out again. This is Matthew 13 and 16. It said, but blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see. Hey, so we blessed, man, for the things that we're able to see. We have that spiritual eye. Meaning we could see things with a spiritual eye where we could see like what's going on because it all match up with prophecy of the scriptures. And that's because, you know, the Most High, he took the veil off, but then too, he sent us our bomb teachers, you know, from our apostles and elders on down. It says, many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them. So we're blessed, man. The Most High blessed us with able to have the faith to believe in what we've heard, and we believe it, and we see it though too. We see that the RFID chip is the microchip. I mean, that the mark of the beast is the microchip, the RFID chip. We see that, you know, and we bless. It's a lot of people out there that don't see that, you know, and it's all kind of things that we see. We see the name Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. We believe that name is true. So we just really need to count ourselves blessed, man, that we are able to see these things, and not we shouldn't take it lightly. You know, we shouldn't take it lightly that the things that we're able to see as a individual, but then too as a body. This is Matthew's chapter 26 and verse 41. It says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. So what we're doing, man, is just doing just that, just watching and praying, because we know that it's going to be times, man, that's going to be coming, and that's going to lead up to everything from race riots, martial law, you know, people being put into concentration camps. It's all kind of things it's going to be cannibalism. It's going to be really bad, man. It's going to be, the scripture talk about it, where it's going to be like a time like never before. And what are we doing? We warning people. Same thing. We just keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over. Our apostles, they've been doing that. They've been letting people know over and over for decades. So what are we doing? We taking in instead, you know, we doing the same thing. We following our apostles and elders. We doing the same thing. But we just telling, and it's getting spread across the four corners of the earth. And we just see so much abomination, and I know, man, Akim, that it gets trying, man. But all we could do is just continue to pray, you know, pray, fast, and watch. Keep our eyes open, study. Cause and I'm gonna scroll through these different news clips. You see all kind of things that's going on in the world that just show you, man, that we at the end of the end, man. Cause this is things that everything is turned upside down. Like you see right here on the caption, it say, boy wet himself and vomited after being beaten for wearing pink clothes. And if you read through this, you got this 50-year-old security guard that basically he reprimand somebody's child that was wearing pink, and really he was looked at as bad for doing so. But really he was in his, he was doing the right thing. But right now, and if you read the article, it talk about the judge saying, hey, that's not how we supposed to do. And even convinced him, or at least had him say, which he probably, we supplanter, so he probably just went along so he could get out of jail, which is smart. But he reprimanded this child, man, for wearing pink, and he said that. He said that in his quote, man, where he was talking about, hey, it's not good for boys to be wearing pink, Basically, he was saving that child from going into what's going on now, a lot of these homosexual ways, But hey, our people would look at it as like he's off. And it's an old saying that says take a village to raise a child, and he was doing his part as being part of the village. But hey, what they do, they put him in prison, man. They put him in prison for trying to, to reprimand our people. And I'm sure the boy that he went on was Jake. Hey, but it's everything is again turned upside down. This is Mark, because all we could do is watch, man, and pray. This is Mark 13:13. It's a lot. 13:33. It says, "Take ye heed, watch and pray, for ye know not when the time is." So we don't know when the time's gonna come, man. We don't know when Yahweh Shah is coming. All we know is that he is coming. We know the time is gonna be like never before. We know that the time is gonna come when all hell is gonna break loose. It's gonna be all kind of things that's gonna start transpiring in our life, in the life that we live in. That it's gonna be hard to grasp. But just think that Yahweh Shem Shah is on our side, because we're gonna see things. You're gonna hear things. You're gonna see things, and that's what we doing though. That's what we as the prophets do. We watch. We prophesy. We tell what's to come. And then, lo and behold, you start seeing it. Look, you got this article right here. Dad who killed wife and kids says he got sick of her nagging and prodding. Hey, people out here just tired. They sick and tired, because everything is turned upside down. All kind of things. Everything is upside down. Nothing is in its right place. But we see that though. And that's the point, man, that we need to just watch and pray and continue to say Thawada Yahba Shem Shah for opening our eyes and allowing us to see. This is Matthew chapter 14 and verse 38. Well, Slaki, not Matthew, Slaki. That's Mark chapter 14 and 38. It says, "Watch ye and pray, lest ye enter into temptation." Hey, and we don't want to enter into that part. We don't want to become like these 2/3 out there. So we got to do what we got to do, man. And that's just to continue to be on our watch, continue to pray. It says the spirit truly is ready, but the flesh is weak. So we know, hey, man, we not exempt. We hope we are exempt. We hope we are. We had that mark that I believe it's the Wa, where that mark that is on us to keep us exempt from becoming part of these 2/3. So I'll retract that. Hey, I hope we are exempt, man. But we in this world though. We not of this world, but we in it. So it's things that we could allow ourselves or become influenced by. But that's why we got to continue to watch. We see the sign, because we know Satan, what he come to devour. He's like a roaring lion. He always out there just trying to catch us slipping, man. So this is 1 Corinthians chapter 16. 1 Corinthians 16 and 13. "Watch ye stand fast in the faith. Quit you like men, be strong." And that quit, it goes to make a man of, or make brave. So it says, "I beseech you, brethren." Salah. It says that ye submit. Hold on. 1 Corinthians 16. Let me slow down. And verse 13, it says, "Watch ye stand fast in the faith. acquit you like men and be strong. So, during this fight, man, we got to be strong. During this time that we watching and praying, we got to be strong. We can't be overtaken by the world. And there's nothing to go back to. You see all this stuff that's going on. Look, it said mother arrested for child neglect after massive roach infestation found. It's all kind of things that's going on in the world, man. The more and more we're watching, the more and more we see like, hey, it's nothing in this world to go back to. It says a pedophile who raped and killed 9-year-old girl before burning her body. It's so much out there that we start looking at and you just be like, it's almost feel overwhelming. This is Ephesians, but we're the watchers, man. Who else gonna do it? Nobody else is doing it. You got your the people that's actually putting up these news. That they're I forget the names of them, but basically they're the ones that's writing these, and putting them up. They're watching, but they don't what they don't have with the piece that they're missing is the scriptures. They don't have the prophecies to back up. They just really just doing this for our sake. This is Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 18. It says, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplications for all saints. So we constantly praying. You could be praying and you could be in a midst full of people. You don't have to, get on your knees and face the east. Start praying out loud. You can pray inside your mind. The Heavenly Father, He hears all that, man. He knows all. He hears that. It's even though He hears that, He hears that. So this is First Peter's chapter 4 and verse 7. Look, you see Milwaukee man allegedly slaughtered 14-year-old girl to death. I mean, the more and more we watch and the more and more we see, the more and more you see. You got mom weeps after secret camera uncovers identity of thief stealing from her home. And that one was the thief was supposed to be her best friend. We living in a time where people they don't really have friends. People don't have no real friends. If you're not a part of this, man, you really don't have no true friends. But even in this that we're in, the scripture talk about where every brother's not a brother. We still gotta be on our P's and Q's. This is 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. Hey, we got to be sober, meaning being our right mind, be observant. We need to know what's going on. That don't mean where you can't drink, but we need to be in a correct mind state. We need to know like what's really going on in the world. Have a clear type of mind. Don't be shouldn't be. That's why it's so imperative that we just stick with GMS, man. The true teachers of this gospel that had the 100% breakdown. We shouldn't be mingling with other people, man. We shouldn't be mingling with other camps because, and say, how can two walk together unless they agree? Hey, a lot of these other camps, they going off. They going off somewhere. So our best bet is to just stick with Great Millstone. All right. That's the best thing that we could do. Don't be dibbling and dabbling with all these other camps. That's going to get you. That's going to cause division, man. This is verse 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Hey, he trying to get us like how these 2/3 is on here doing. Warren, South Carolina mom left house, didn't tend a 2-year-old son. Hey, he trying to get us like these people. Woman jailed after using mother's handicap place card. It's so much that's going on out here that it's just like every time you see something, it's starting to be where we're becoming numb. People are becoming so numb to because things are not. It's not surprising anymore. But nobody else is going to be speaking on this type of stuff. You got people that you may have 1 or 2 views, hundreds of people, a few hundred people that are looking on these ads, but nobody is bringing it to the forefront on how it match up with the scriptures, though, and how all this is showing that hey, the end is near. Again, this is 1 Peter chapter 5:8. It says, be sober, be vigilant. You know, knowing what's going on, being vigilant, have your head on a swivel, know what's going on around you in your own life. Really, that's where we should be focusing on. You know, really being vigilant on our starting from home, and then we work out. We need to be knowing what's going on with our own little ones, with our children, you know, with our family, and then we branch out. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walked about seeking whom he may devour, because he's going to try to devour right in your homestead before he reach out further. He's going to try to get those that's closest to you. And then you're going to start seeing the things that's going on outside. I'm going to get this last one and I'm going to close it out. This is Revelation chapter 16 and verse 15. It says, behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. So, hey, the thief, he's coming to steal, man. But we know that too. Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Shah gonna come like, his scriptures say that. He say he's gonna come like a thief. He gonna come just where nobody is really seeing what's going on. Nobody on their watch. In the military, if you on your watch, if you on a CQ or if you on a guard and they catch your ass sleep, hey, in reality, you supposed to, you know, you can get court-martialed. I think back in the day, they used to put people to death for that, especially during wartime. And we in the time of war right now. So it's not no time to be slacking and be sleeping on our watch. We need to be on our watch, you know, as a whole, as individuals. We need to make sure that we on our watch, man. So Lord will, this was edifying to the elect, and with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Again, double honors to the apostles and elders that taught us this truth. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, who out there that's constantly pushing out this word in sincerity and in truth. And Lord will was edifying to the elect. Shalom.